Hello friends, welcome back, and today we're going over the best Black Mage in Global. Yeah, it's Black best, but best Black Mage Global. She's just that good. I can't even say it. She's got insane magic. She's got great stats. She has like dodge and survivability and spirit buffs. She has a little bit of utility. She can heal a little bit, and she has full life. She's got full life too. So like, let's delve into like everything this unit can do. She's pretty strong. Not going to upset the meta or anything, but ooh, we got zooms flying through the space now. Alright, so we're gonna go over stats. 3400 base HP, 186 MP. That's pretty strong. The attacks are relevant. 120 defense. She's a mage, so of course it's gonna be kind of low. 150 magic. That's pretty strong. 130 spirit. Alright. Go over the pot stats. Increased by 390, 65, 26, 26, 34, and 26. 34 increase in magic on pots, that's pretty good. Brings up to 184 magic base stat total after you fully pot her. Just under 4k health, 250 MP, insane. 156 spirit, and 146 defense, so not too shabby there either. High attack stat, high magic stat, high HP stat, high MP stat. So she's going places. Her equipment here, her equipment selection is also really nice. Knives, swords, which is important later on. Stabs, rods, and then guns. I don't know. She's naked, but will duel you in a gunfight. I don't know. Light shields, hats, clothes. Now she can wear robes. Normal Terra apparently can't wear robes. Too cool for robes. Naked Terra can wear more clothing though. And then accessories. And then white magic, 8-star, level 8. Black magic, level 8 as well. So, really good weapon selection, pretty decent armor selection. She is a mage, so of course she can't wear heavy armor. Moving on, TM reward, Soul of Thamasa. This is insane, right? This is really good. So, maybe not the best thing for her specifically, because she already has dual cast black magic, and she's mainly a black mage. But plus 30% MP, 12 defense, 12 spirit on an accessory. That also enables that unit to use dual cast. That's crazy. That's so good. That's so slot efficient that this TM is like amazing. I wouldn't like try to pull for her just to get the TM, but if you do manage to get her, definitely want this TM. Definitely want this TM. It's strong. It's a strong TM. Limit burst, pretty similar to normal Terras if you watch that review, except Trance Terra's limit burst, instead of being physical, is magical, has the same multiplier, but ignores 50% of your opponent's defense or spirit. So this 3.9 multiplier is actually a 7.8 multiplier with 9 hits, so it does a metric ton of damage. It's very nice to have, and you'll probably use it a good bit on Trance Terra every once in a while for some insane damage. You can chain with it a little bit, but it's non-elemental, so you're not going to be elemental chaining with it, which kind of hurts it on the whole chaining thing, but it's still an insane multiplier. Insane multiplier. Sailor can't finish a chain with it though, because it is not a single hit. So we have 30% magic as a trait, 30% MP as a trait, 20% spirit, all pretty nice. Not done yet though. She has Guardian Mog, which is kind of like, it's like, woo. Doesn't really help you during a fight. It only helps you when the fight's over, and if the fight's over, you've already won, so who really cares, right? Then she has Inherited Power, which is magic and spirit plus 30%. It increases your resistance to silence by 100%. Super awesome. 30% more magic, and you can't be silenced, so yeah, she's casting magic and you can't stop her. She also has auto refresh, so not only can she not be silenced, but she's getting magic to just cast every turn. In Omen, which is a chance to evade physical damage taken by 30%. That is a lot. That is a 30%. That's a huge number. It's a huge number. You got like almost a 1 in 3 shot to dodge. That's great. On a mage, a squishy mage, I'll take a 30% dodge for free. And then auto refresh to keep casting. Super good. All amazing traits. Moving into her skills, we have magical activation, which it's okay. Everyone's like, oh, it's her bread and butter. It's like pretty strong. Magical activation is best suited for if you're in a team comp where like you don't have focus or you don't have someone to buff your magic anyway, you can use magical activation, and yeah, it takes up your whole turn, but you get a huge magic buff that you normally wouldn't get in that team comp, right? Instead of going from like a 40% magic buff to an 80% getting 40%. If you have no magic buff on that team comp, you gain like the full 80%, which is insane. And then in addition to that, there's a way for you to make up for the fact that you had to skip a turn to buff your magic later on. And magical activation gives that to you, and we'll go over that in a minute. She also has dual cast Black Magic. Insane to just have that as a passive. And then she has Maidwind Guard, which is it's like her only like actual utility thing outside of like healing and raising people. It's okay. It's like a weaker Omniveil. So like it's 40%. The bar fire, bar ice, bar lightning are all 50%, but for one element, Omniveil is 30% to everything, and this is 40% to 3 different things. So it's okay. In a fight where you need fire, ice, and lightning resistance all at the same time, maybe that's when, you know, it's super good, right? You get all 3, and all 3 are necessary for you in that fight. So it's there if you need it. It's not like a main draw to her. It's whatever. Then we have Chaos Wave. So this is your bounce back mechanic when you use magical activation. So normally it's a 1.8 multiplier, ignore defense or no, ignore magic defense or spirit, 50% to all enemies. That means it's a 3.6 multiplier. It's a 5 hitter and it costs 35 MP. But if you use magical activation the previous turn, it's a 3.6 multiplier with ignore 50% spirit, which means it's a 7.2 multiplier and it's a 10 hitter. So this is what allows you to get that 80% magic bonus. And then you're like, okay, well now I have a super strong hitting move. It's not the most damaging move that she can do. Dual casting Ultima, I think, is slightly more damage. They're around the same. I think it's slightly more by like 0.2 or something. But it does also reduce it to 0 MP, and it's a 10 hitter. So you can chain with this move. You won't be elemental chaining with it though, but you'll be able to eke out a little more damage if you want to. Trance Terra kind of bridges the gap on like mages can't really chain super well. She can chain better than other mages, but she's not chaining as well as a physical unit is, due to the fact that this move is non-elemental and there's no way to make it an elemental move. So we're gonna go into some of her magic here. She's got all the Firaga, fire spells, but I mean, when are you gonna not use Firaga and use fire instead? So Faraga's here. She can cure with Kira, super nice. And then she has Blizzara and Thundara, but not Blizzaga or Thundaga. So she can hit Ice and Lightning if she really needs to for some reason, but they're never really gonna be a contender for your top tier damage spells. So they're listed just because like they're there if you absolutely need to have them, but you probably won't be using them that much. She has Graviga, which is like a niche skill, like I said in the other normal Terra review, where you can use it to knock enemies down to like someone else in your team finishes them off when you're farming for EXP or something. But if you're doing that, you can on this unit you can probably just kill them all with her anyway. So because this unit's a full-on Black Mage, not like a support utility character. So Graviga's not that big of a deal on her. Holy, it's okay, you can do light damage. Sure, maybe that'll be useful for you. The multiplier is not the greatest thing ever. Then she has full life, super good, super great. She doesn't have native access to dual cast, like straight dual cast. She has access to dual cast Black Magic, so she won't be able to dual cast full life. Or anything like that unless you give her dual cast, but she does have access to full life, and a non-healing unit on your team that just it's another piece of utility she has for you is super strong in clutch situations like that. Like you'll be able to bring someone back, and then maybe your healer can dual cast a Kiraja and then like a Shulga, right? So that's pretty strong. All right, and then we have Ultima, which is magic damage 2.8 multiplier with ignore 25% spirit to all enemies, which is about a 3.724 multiplier. That's what it works out to. So if you dual cast this, you're looking at a 7.448-ish multiplier, which is a little bit stronger than the Awakened Magic Chaos Wave. So if you're looking to do the most damage possible, you're going to be wanting to dual cast Ultima as much as you can. It's very MP heavy, costly, 60 MP a shot. So if you dual cast it, it's 120 MP a turn. But you can dual cast Ultima a couple times, have your auto refresh tick a little bit, then maybe Awaken Magic to get that buff if you need it, and then recover some MP there, and then use a free Chaos Wave because it goes to 0 MP, get some more MP back, and then dual cast Ultima again. Pretty strong, very nice, extremely high damaging, magic skill, finish chains with it, do damage, yada yada. Yata yata. So we have Trance Terra, best Black Mage global. Amazing Black Mage, great base stats, scales super well with TMRs as well, can finish chains, can chain with, not with herself, she can chain with herself, obviously, every unit who can chain with himself, but she's one of the only Black Mages that can chain, and she has a 5-hit chain enabling move and a 10-hit chain move. Not the greatest thing ever, like I said, because it's non-elemental, but the option's there, right? You can eke out a little more damage on 2 of your units because they can chain back and forth, so that's great. She has little utility, it's still good with the elemental resist Maidwin Guard. She has access to Kira, so she can heal a little bit if you absolutely need her to, and then she has access to full life. So that's pretty strong. We'll take a little bit of a look at like why I think she's got like great base stats, and then why she scales well with TMRs. So we have like the starter build. I think I will do a build thing for all my unit reviews now. You can throw like a wizard run on her from the trial, give her like a random Mithril Buckler Shield, get the beret from this event, get the Siren's Robe from the Ifrit and Siren event, and then throw some 2 earrings on her, have the Encore that we just got from the Ariana Grande event. You can put it on her. It won't give her dual cast, but it will give her 15% magic and 10% HP. Get 2 other 15% magics that we had available to us from other events. And then throw a 10% magic on, because I don't think there's any other one. I might have missed on the one that we just got, so you might be able to put 3 15% on her if you've been playing for a little bit. But this will bring her to 4.2k HP, just shy of 400 MP, 234 defense, which is alright, 659 magic, and then 329 spirit. So if you're just starting out, she's got 659 magic with very little gear. Nothing like too insane. And then if you use her 80% magic buff, she'll have 800 and something magic, which is like very nice. It's like 830 or something magic. So she's got really nice base stats available to her. And then you can throw on, like you've been playing for a while, you know, like full TMRs, right? How strong can she possibly get? So you put on Madius's Malice from the Emperor, you put on Frivia's Needle from Frivia, have the Creepy Mask for the Halloween event, Rainbow Robe from Marie, a Genji Glove, Magical Crest from Vanille, and then 4 letter in arms. That's why you're wearing the Frivia's Needle. 4,223 HP, 403 MP, 218 defense, 1,112 magic, and 370 spirit. So that's insane. If you can give her like if you're a dedicated magic team, you give her like a 100% magic bonus. Maybe you have like enhanced Ramza, which hopefully we'll get soon, or you're using like Minfilia or something. She'll be pretty close to 1.3k magic. So that's strong, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of magic on one unit. You know, blowing people away with Ultima. You could even swap like the Magical Crest off if you wanted to. Put on Ring of Lucia, lose some magic there, but then dual cast Ultranos and just blow your opponent away, probably for something like 400, 500k a hit. So she's strong. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you like flying through outer space with the little transitions. Let me know if you like the little 2 builds at the end. Let me know what you guys want to see. I think down the pipeline I'll have coming out soon is what I'm looking forward to enhancement wise coming out. Then I think I'll do a Zon guide. Zon's pretty interesting. He's a pretty cool unit. A lot of people probably pull for him. So a lot of you guys probably have him. He does a lot of interesting things, and hopefully you realize just how strong he is in certain situations. He can do some really weird things with proper gear like tank. sometimes. So check that out. If you guys like this, you know, share, subscribe, whatever. Leave a comment, talk to me. I'll talk back at you, and I'll catch you guys later.